Being Jazz and It's Perfectly Normal, two books that explore LGBTQ+ and sex ed topics that are available in libraries across Manitoba, the kind of nonfiction that a woman and her supporters want removed from libraries in the Brandon School Division.
We must protect our children from sexual grooming and pedophilia.
At a meeting held by the school division's Board of Trustees on Monday, Lorraine Hackenschmidt requested they create a committee to examine and remove books she calls harmful for children. She voiced concerns about a book with sexually explicit language and images and content about a transgender teen.
I just asked that you would remove any books that cause our kids to question whether they are in the wrong body.
That stance is staunchly opposed by experts in education, libraries, and LGBTQ+ supporters, including Winnipeg's Rainbow Resource Centre.
Queer content does not make queer youth, and there is plenty of research to support that, that queer youth are in the midst of a mental health crisis with alarmingly high suicide rates. Stigmatizing queer youth and politicizing their access to information will only exacerbate this issue.
Candy Jones, who chairs Brandon University's Department of Curriculum and Pedagogy, says libraries and schools have an obligation to meet the needs of the entire community.
Children need to see their realities and their identities reflected in the curricula and in the libraries that they visit.
The president of the Manitoba Library Association, Melanie Sucha, says the push to censor library materials is also offensive to their professional values.
Not only are we seeing an affront to intellectual freedom and the freedom to read, but we are seeing this challenge to materials very much as a veil to propagate an anti-LGBTQIA position. And we see it as discriminatory and bigoted.
Hackenschmidt got a standing ovation from her supporters after her presentation. The board says it'll review her request. Their next meeting is May 23rd. Rosanna Hempel, Global News.